Hey guys, Toolman Tim here. Welcome back to the workshop where we build business, create community, find freedom, and share success. It's Wednesday morning, which means it's time for another Tool Time Gear review. And this week I've got a good one for you. If you guys know, sometimes I go in and secure bank properties after people have abandoned them, and then they send me in to change the locks, and invariably they leave the doors locked, which is fair. I understand that. However, I have to drill them out, enter somehow. Sometimes I'm lucky I can find a window I can climb in, but most times I end up spending a ton of time drilling them out. And the most recent one I did was back in early July, and I spent way too long, almost 45 minutes trying to get into the house. I ended up having to beat part of the deadbolt off with a hammer, simply because it just wouldn't budge. So I ended up picking up an electric lockpick, and I'm going to tell you all about it. Alright guys, real quick, if you're new here and you want to know more about who I am, run by Toolmantimco. That's Toolmantim.co. You'll find the monthly newsletter, the weekly podcast, all my social links, and of course, the shop where I have over 100 Amazon products that I recommend, stuff that I've used in my handyman business that's made me money or saved me money over the years. I've got a ton of different categories. We've got hand tools, we have cordless DeWalt stuff, we have landscaping, and most importantly, we got a whole bunch of preparedness items listed there. So run by there, check that out. Okay guys, so this is an electric lockpick gun, and this came highly recommended to me from a community member that I respect their opinion of, and they have recommended other products to me that have worked incredibly well for me. However, my experience to date with this almost tells me that it's going to go into that category of products I wasted money on so you don't have to. So I've always spent a lot of time watching Bosnian Bill and especially lock-picking lawyers. So if you like watching people pick locks and make it look easy, check out their channel. But after that house in early July, where I had a hell of a time getting it drilled out, I made up my mind that I was gonna finally listen to my buddy and go and order this electric lockpick gun. So this is what comes with it. Here is your electric lockpick gun, which basically looks like a little lithium-ion cordless screwdriver. Comes with two heads. I'm not going to take this one off right now. There's this one, and then there's this one, which has more of a standard drill chuck on it. Also comes with a plug, AC adapter, which I'm going to talk to you about afterwards. And comes with a handy dandy carrying case for all the different picks and rakes. There's a whole bunch in there. See? So, if you ever watch The Crazy Russian Hacker, he's done a video on this. Now, I got to say, before I get into it, I am sure this is a really good, there it is, a really good tool that a lot of people probably really like. Now, first off, and some of it may be my own fault, it comes with almost no literature whatsoever to tell you anything about it. And there is scarce a resource on the internet. There's very few videos, and the ones that are, they're not very clear. Now, I have my suspicions that after a person uses this for a while, then yeah, you might get the hang of it, because the guys I watch, geez, once they use it, knock it out of the park, like 10 seconds and they can pick a lock. You know, all I wanted was something that would allow me to pick a Weiser, a Kwikset, a Slage, any of the most common locks that you see on houses around here, so that I can just stop having to break off, you know, my impact drill bits and bend off bits, and I'd love to be able to get in and out without, you know, attracting the attention of the neighbors. Everything I do is legal. However, I just would rather this have worked. Now, I did some testing, which meant I did some swearing, because I could not get this to work on any of the locks in my house, no matter how much I tried. So first off, I'm going to say, if you have some good how-to FAQ videos on this product, please let me know. Now, let's talk about the issues I had with this. Well, first off, one thing, and I understand that, you know, they're not going to be super expensive. However, let me tell you here right quick. You look at this and you think, okay, Tim probably paid $30 or $40 for this. No, I paid $100 Canadian. And for $100, I expect something, at least something decent. I didn't get it. If I paid $30 or $40 for this, I'd have probably been like, you know what? Not a big deal. Okay, so the first thing are these tension wrenches or tension bars. These are an absolute piece of shit, pardon my French. You can't fit them in any lock or keyway. Everybody I read on the internet says go and buy yourself other tension wrenches. Okay, however, for $100 you think they could have included a tension bar or tension wrench that would have fit in some of these keyways, would have been big enough to get some proper pressure on there. Okay, that's fine. Now, number two. And I read everywhere on there, and it said it was 110, North America ready. Here's the AC adapter. There's the damn plug that came with it. Yep. So now I need an adapter or something. So that's strike two. And strike three, like I said, $100 for something that just I haven't been able to get to work yet. I get it? Okay, no problem. But I'm just not happy with this yet. I will continue to practice on it. However, for $100, I got it on Amazon Canada, but it came from China or Japan or something like that. I can't even find it on Amazon U.S. anymore. It is on eBay, so if you're looking for one, I know I'm not doing a real good job at selling it, but this just hasn't tickled my fancy yet, let's put it that way. You got a forward and reverse button on it, your trigger's right there, loud as can be. Sounds like an electric toothbrush. There's your light to show you what direction you're going in case you don't know. So I don't want to come across as really harsh, but I just don't have a hell of a lot of nice things to say about it. I bought what I thought was a lockpick gun maybe a year or so ago, and I ordered it on eBay, and it turned out to be one of those hand click ones, which are almost useless because you stand there and give yourself carpal tunnel using them. I figured this would work. I am sure that if I give myself enough practice, enough time, enough cussing, I will master this. I just wish there was more literature, more videos online on how to use it and how to properly train with it. And like I said, if this was a $30 or $40 tool, which in some places maybe it is, but the only place I could find it, and I was desperate because I am tired of beating them locks off the doors, but the only place I could find it was on Amazon, and it was $99.99, and it came on a slow boat from China. So for what it's worth, guys, I think this product has promise. When I watched the Crazy Russian Hacker, he managed to make it work. A couple of the videos, I even watched a couple of locksmiths do it, but these guys all had a ton of practice. And I've tried. I absolutely have. So if you guys have any tips for me, let me know. But as of right now, and this does not affect the person who recommended this product has given me tons of good recommendations, and they have really good luck with this product. So that doesn't mean this isn't a good product. It just means my experience with it has been less than stellar. Let's leave it at that. All right, guys, if you guys know of a better lock pick that an absolute beginner novice can pick up and pick a normal household lock, I will pay good money for it. This is past the return date because, well, it took so long to get here. Nothing else I can do about it. So, like I said, if you got any tips for me, throw them in the comments below. If you're new here, introduce yourself, put your name in the comments, let me know what your expertise is, what you're learning, what you want to share with the community. I'd love to hear from you. And you guys know that you have, oh, there it is. I always appreciate that you spend your time with me because I know we can spend our time in a lot of different places, and it's humbling that you'll spend it with me. So I appreciate it, guys. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and have a great week.